So the latest tales of voter suppression are coming in from Puerto Rico, where they're slashing the number of polling places by a dramatic margin. They claim it's a financial decision, but it's funny that it happened just a few days before the primary. I think that the correct way to read that decision is that there's internal polling by the Clinton administration, or perhaps even just the Democratic National Committee itself. The DNC might be doing this on their own initiative and their own prerogative. I think that it should be seen as a tacit admission that Sanders is polling well in Puerto Rico. But I mean, at this stage in the process, when they've already fucked up, a dozen states, and they still haven't won yet. It's a lost cause. There's no point in struggling against the DNC. And that's what you need to take away from that, okay? They're pushing voter suppression in an unorganized territory in the last 2 weeks to save an unpopular frontrunner. When are they going to get the message? In fact, it's pretty clear that they got the message and they ignored it, right? If you were to call the DNC the absolute embodiment of mindless foolishness, you'd be onto something. It might be an understatement. But if you had any question that Bernie would be able to sway the elites, okay, this kind of thing should abolish it, okay? It's delusional. I stated a few months ago that all Bernie can really accomplish is a rigorous demonstration of systemic party corruption. It was clear that it didn't matter what people wanted. All he could do was prove that the party wasn't going to listen, right? And I think he's done that. And it will have long-term consequences. The Democrats are done, okay? They're the banker party. They have no credibility and they're never going to get it back. And then I stated a few weeks ago that he can't win, but he can sure make the party look stupid for refusing to give him the nomination. And that's what you're going to see over the next couple of days, okay? Voter suppression in Puerto Rico. I think he's going to win California in a landslide unless he manages to find a way to stuff ballots, right? That's the other thing. I haven't said much about that, but it's California. She controls the party machinery there, right? I've also stated that none of this makes any sense unless he's planning a run, but that the decision to run as an independent must be taken over the careful analysis of voter intention. We'll see if that works out or not. You can go back and look that out, but Sanders winning in Puerto Rico would be a big deal. And the DNC taking steps to ensure that Sanders doesn't win in Puerto Rico, along with multiple polls suggesting that Sanders is winning Latinos in California, suggests that the data that's coming in right now makes it pretty clear that Sanders would be the better choice to ensure that the Democrats can win the Latino vote. For years, that's been defined by who can win capitalist refugees from Cuba. And that's going to continue to warp the narrative. Okay, but that's about money. It's not about votes. The Democrats have been saying for a long time that the key to their success is Latin speakers.